we haven't met yet, my name is Randy. Welcome to our Age Strong mobility and flexibility classes. The goal of these is to keep them nice and short so they can fit into your everyday life pretty easily. I want you to be able to do these exercises a little bit every day so that as we age, we don't lose the functionality in our mobility. It's important to be strong, absolutely, but it's also important to maintain the full range of motion in our joints so that we can do things like get down on the floor, play with our grandkids, get up off the floor, tie our shoes, all those little things that we want to be able to still do as we age. We have to maintain our mobility so that we can do that. Today's class is going to be a full body mobility class, and you might want some blocks. You might want a yoga strap if you don't have a yoga strap. A towel will do, a scarf will do, anything that you can tug on a little bit and it has some tension there will work. I used to use a camera strap actually when I first started out. So let's come on to our knees. Untuck your toes to start. Hands can be on the knees, and we're just going to do a few cat-cows here in our seated position. So hands on the knees, dome your back, let your shoulder blades come apart from each other, and then pull your heart through your chest, open up, tailbone goes back as you have this arch in your spine, and then come on back. And do a few of these at your own pace. Inhale, brings your chest forward. Exhale, we come on back. You can barrel roll here. So get your sides involved and make some circles. And then go the opposite way. Getting our spine involved. That is one of the things you don't think about often, that you want to stay nice and mobile. Spine is a big part of our movement, right? So we want to oil it up every day. Grab your strap or whatever you have here. You're going to pull on it so it's nice and taut. Bring the strap up overhead and then reach over to the right. So you have this nice arc in the left side of your body. Come through center, pulling nice and taut still. Come over to the left. Good. And then to the right. And to the left. Good. Come through center. Bring the strap to your knees, still pulling the strap nice and apart from each other, nice and taut. Bring it up overhead, and then we're going to bring it back behind us as far as your mobility will allow, and then back up and overhead. We're going to do this a few times. Go ahead, inhale, bring it up overhead. Listen to it clink the ground as it comes over, and then come on back forward. Oiling up our shoulder joints here. Bring it up overhead and back. Hello, good. Up, overhead, and forward. Good. Release your strap. Go ahead and put it at the front of your mat, and come on into our down dog. You can pedal out your feet here if this is your first time in a down dog. Your heels do not have to reach the ground. Your knees do not have to be straight. Just get into it. All right. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky and bring the right toes up to the right hand. Okay? So you're in this long, low lunge. Sweep your right arm up towards the sky. And then bring your right elbow to the inside of the right foot and tap and then open. Okay? Try that with me. Tap and then open. Good. And now place the left knee onto the floor and straighten the front leg. So you're in this runner's lunge. And we're going to work that into a little flow. So come on back, lift the knee, sweep the right arm up, right elbow taps, up overhead, drop the knee, straighten the front leg, sink the hips back. You can even go back further if you'd like. Come on forward, sweep up, open, tap that right elbow, open, drop the left knee, bring the hips back, straighten the front leg. Come on forward, open up, tap, open up, Drop the left knee, bring it on back. Good. Bring it on forward. Open up, tap, open, drop, bring it forward. Hands come to the front of the mat. Right foot meets left. Sweep the left foot up towards the sky, and then bring it on up to the front of the mat. Sweep the left arm open. Since we know that flow, we're just gonna go into it on this side. Tap the left elbow, drop the knee, straighten and come back into our runner's lunge. Good, come on up, lift the knee, open up to our twist, tap the elbow, open back up, drop the knee, lean back. Come on forward, open up. We got our nice little mobility flow going, tap. You can always have that back knee down if straightening it and lifting it doesn't work for you. And you can also have a block under that left elbow if you need some feedback. Elbow doesn't need to get all the way to the floor if that's not where you're at in your mobility journey yet. Right? We have to work on it to get there. So it would make sense that, you know, it's not gonna be there at first, perhaps. Good. Bring the left hand to the floor. Walk your hands to your feet at the back of the mat. Come on up into a standing position. Hands on the hips. A little micro bend in your knees. Hips go back as you hinge at your hips. Hips go back a little. So we're in our good morning here. And then you're gonna sink your hips down. So you're in a chair pose. Come up onto the toes. Bring your hips to your heels. Gently place your knees on the floor. Come on up. Open your chest. Good. Bring your hips back to your heels. Bring your heels down to the floor if you can. If you can't, as far as you can get them down, do. And then come back up. So we're gonna work on that flow a few times. Bend at the knees a little. Hips back. Chair. Toes. Sink your hips to the heels. Gently place your knees on the floor. Come on up. Open your chest. Hips to the heels. Malasana. And up we go. Hinge at the hips. Chair. Toes. Hips to heels. Open up. Come on back. Heels to the floor. Lift up. Arms up. Hips, hands to the hips. Bend at the knees. Hinge at the hips. Chair pose. Lift the toes or lift the heels. Hips sink to the heels. Knees to the floor. Open up. Hips to the heels. Heels to the floor. Come on back up. Standing pose. Bend, forward fold. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. You're in your down dog again. Sweep your right leg towards the sky, and then bring the right knee behind the right wrist, and the heel comes to the inside of the left wrist. So we're in our pigeon pose here. You can always take a block and place it under your right hip if you need that extra length, which I actually do today because I am pretty tight from my workout yesterday. So I'm gonna put that there. It's gonna help me out. It's gonna be my friend. Hands to the floor. Now your foot can be a little bit more in towards your groin, or it can be, your shin can be parallel with the front of the mat. Neither is better or worse, but you don't want any knee pain. So if you do have knee pain, bring that heel closer in towards your groin. Inhale. Exhale brings us forward. And then use the strength in your shin bone and your glute to push you back up. So I am using my hands, but I'm trying to do it mostly with the strength in my hip and my shin. Come on forward. We're gonna pulse in and out of this. Good. One more time. Good. Release that. If you had the block, you can put that to the side. Bend the left knee, so you're coming into a 90-90 position. There's a 90-degree angle in your left leg, a 90-degree angle in your front leg. Here we are in our 90-90s, and I want you to try to lift up the left heel, okay? Keeping a nice long spine. And then we're gonna try to lift up the front leg. And then we're gonna lift up the back leg. Lift up the front leg. Keep your left knee on the floor when you are lifting that left heel. Up, up, up. One more each leg. Up with the back, up with the front. Okay, let's swivel our feet so that we are now facing front with our 90-90. We're gonna go right into our pigeon on the left side. So go ahead and slip that block under your left hip if you need it, like I do. And place your leg wherever it feels good to you. Basically get situated, get yourself situated, okay? Hands come out in front of you. Let's do our pulses. We're gonna do 5 of these. Press into the front leg to lift you back up. Number 3. We got 2 more. 4. 1 more. 5. Good. Release the block. It has been a good friend, but we don't need it in this moment. 90-90 your legs to the back of the mat. Lift up the back heel and place it down. Lift the front leg. Lift the back heel. Place it down. Lift the front leg. Lift the back heel. That's 3. Lift the front leg. Lift the back heel. Place it down. Lift the front leg. That's 4. 1 more each leg. Lift the back heel and lift the front leg. Good. Now we're going to do a little floss here. So 90-90 to the back of the mat. Swivel those hips into the front. Into the front. Into the back. To the front. You can use your hands behind you here if that makes it a little more accessible. Working every angle of those hip joints. 1 more time each side. Good. Bring the soles of your feet together in front of you. Walk your hands forward. Lengthen your spine. And on your exhale, see if you can get a little deeper. Release. That is the end of day 1 of our Age Strong Mobility and Flexibility course. I will see you for day 2.